friends, and welcome again to the chefandthegrape.com. I am your host, Chef Christoph, and normally about this time of year I start talking about the best wines of the year and of course the best values of the year. Well, if I had a category for best right bank Bordeaux style blend, this would certainly have won the award. This wine is the Chaberton Estate AC 50. Chaberton Estate is a, by Canadian standards, mid-sized winery in the Fraser Valley, which is part of British Columbia. Now, I know some of my readers have unfairly, I think, put forward the notion that perhaps I am unfairly biased, or I am unduly biased towards British Columbia wines, to which I retort, not so. Take a look at the recent swath of accolades from world-renowned journalists, judges, and critics from around the world. Jancis Robinson, Stephen Spurrier, to name just two out of a plethora, have recently declared that the Okanagan is in fact one of the up-and-coming wine regions in the world, and that the quality is nothing less than superb. Now, Chaberton has a long history here in British Columbia by Canadian standards, and while their aromatic whites have long been prized for their quality and their value, their reds have flown a little bit under the radar. Production levels are quite small. So for this AC 50, this year's release, and this is the 2012, now being released in December of 2015, I believe the production on this is only 180 cases, so incredibly small. But I will tell you that this vintage and the last release as well, the very first time I smelled, and this year as well, when I smelled and tasted the wine, it reminded me of nothing so much as an excellent vintage from Château La Gaflière in Saint-Emilion, which, if you love right bank Bordeaux style blends and you haven't tried, do yourself a favor. Scrimp, save, borrow, steal, do what you have to, but give Gaflière a try. To me, absolute, one of the iconic houses of Saint-Emilion, and by Saint-Emilion standards, actually great value at about $200 a bottle. This from Chaberton Estates comes in at $53 a bottle, and I actually believe them to be very much on the same level, on the same playing field of quality. In the glass, notice deep, dark, inky, and just the barest bit of bricking to the rim on the nose. Sonorous, right? I mean, it really carries a melody of irises and black cherry blossoms and plums with a bit of, you know what, like plum pudding almost. More wild, dark floral tones, hibiscus. Hints of black tea, cocoa. I mean, it's a melody, it's beautiful. And on the palate, beautiful, medium plus to full acid, bursting with life, and the wild abandon of youth, if you want to get poetic about it. So brisk with the blackcurrant acids, and yet so well integrated. It's an absolute pleasure to drink on its own. Doesn't need food. Does it, obviously, does it carry its weight against food? Absolutely. This will find such great harmony next to all sorts of dishes. I'm actually thinking of cassoulet for this. Tannin structure, medium plus to full again. Yeah, medium plus to full. Chalky, chewy, but yet quite fine grained. Youthful wine, right? Obviously there's still some evolution left for this, but delightful. And the concentration on the palate Nothing less than extraordinary. Really world class. Palate matches the nose in spades. All the nuances, all the development, fantastic. You can drink straight from the bottle. I actually use an aerator, although you can decant it as well. And this wine has, in my opinion, quite a long life ahead of it. Will continue to develop in bottle for 3 to 5, 3 to 6, 3 to 8 years even possibly. 3 to 5 or 6 for certain. And will live quite comfortably 3 to 10, 3 to 11 years. My opinion. So excellent balance, excellent concentration, excellent structure, just a fantastic wine. I give this 92 plus points. Really, it's 93 points, to be honest. Absolutely world class. And at $53 a bottle, if you love this style of blending, if you love Merlot and Cab Franc, AC50, it's 50% Merlot, 50% Cab Franc. You know what that's going to run you in Saint-Emilion. You can't get that under $100. It just doesn't exist. I advocate, if you can find this, buy it by the half pack, the half case at the very least. Really, I taste wines every day, and I don't know of anyone else putting out value like this in this style of wine. I hope you look for this in your local market. Once again, Chaberton Estates, the AC50. I hope we get to continue our conversation on Facebook at The Chef and the Grape, on Twitter at A Student of Wine, and of course here on the YouTube channel. If you're enjoying it, please just click that bottom button there that says subscribe. Go ahead and share the video with friends and colleagues who you think might be interested in it. And I hope that you enjoy this as much as I.